everyone, it's Brooklyn. You're watching another Supernatural review, and this is Season 10, Episode 3, Soul Survivor. New here, I do a recap and review of every single episode of Supernatural, so let's get into it. This is an episode I feel like everyone always remembers, everyone just always remembers, just Demon Dean was so short-lived, but this is something we remember, and Dean, in the bunker and going after Sam as a demon, and he has all these so iconic lines. We always remember this, we always remember it. But yeah, as I talked about I think last video, Demon Dean is so short-lived and it feels like it should have been longer. I feel like there's more that they could have done with it. There's definitely other storylines, there's definitely more they could have done with it, but I do think they had the 200th episode coming up. They needed Dean to be himself then, and I guess I looked at it, there is an episode in between, so they need an episode where maybe he was just more himself. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, I just kind of always am curious, and I'm sure the fans are as curious as well, if we got to see Dean as a demon longer, how that would do and everything, and I think we would have liked it. I think we would have enjoyed it, but sadly it didn't. It lasted 3 episodes. Yeah, basically this episode was trying to make Dean human again. They have the human blood thing, which it's why don't they just capture, why doesn't just a group of hunters, their job is capturing demons and just making them human again? I feel like that could be something if this is it, but then they try to get into this whole dilemma. It's oh my god, you're killing me, Sam, and Sam's worried if he's actually killing him. That is a little bit that didn't feel supernatural. And then them when they were hunting and Dean talks about killing Sam, you've been through so much worse. They're making it seem such a big deal that Dean is a demon, and I guess it is a big deal, but they're making it such a thing that it's hello, it's not, but it is what it is. And Cass and Hannah have their own thing going on, whatever. Ugh, it's they needed something for them, because again, I think that's why maybe with the Dean and Sam thing, they were doing this whole dilemma thing, whatever, because they needed more. The whole Dean coming after Sam, even though it's so great in the bunker, that could have been the whole episode or even half the episode. I feel that's the last 15 minutes. So they needed more, and so they had this thing with Cass and Hannah. Clearly Cass is struggling, and then I guess Crowley wants Dean to be Dean again. He helps them, and Cass gets some grace back, and then they save the day. At the end, they're we still have to deal with this Kane, and Sam's one thing at a time. One thing at a time. And then Cass and Dean exchange some great words, whatever. And then the episode ends with Rowena. And it's so crazy, because it's just literally what, a 20-second scene where you're I don't even know what this is. That's the thing, there's no dialogue. It's not we were anticipating something. There's just this shot of this woman, and then you're okay, there's something of this woman, we're gonna see this woman in the future, they would have done it. And I'm sure at this time they know who Rowena is. They know what they want to do with Rowena. They have a plan for her, or they wouldn't have done it. But it's something that's I feel they don't do that in Supernatural. If they leave an episode on a cliffhanger like that, it has to do with a character we already know, or something something we already know. But to leave on that cliffhanger, I can't imagine at that time not knowing who she is, being what is that, what did I see, what is happening. For me, it makes me excited because I know Rowena and I know the story and all that stuff. So I don't know, obviously I think how you interpret it would have been different depending on the time. And if this is your first time watching, you're who is that? Sorry, spoiler, it is Rowena, but you'll learn to figure out who she is. I just don't know when. I don't know when. I feel it's not in the next couple episodes. I don't know. It's kind of interesting that they decided to do that. Anyway, I had this episode on the good list. It was a really good episode, despite the things that I said that weren't as strong. I mean, there's just sometimes when some parts of the episode are so strong, it kind of outweighs the parts of the episode that aren't as strong, or maybe just okay. So I feel it is a strong episode, and the only regrets is that we didn't see more Demon Dean. So I'm going to end it here. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye.